guess I'll just take space.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, so,
All right.
D4.
Oh.
So I understand you had a milestone anniversary recently?
Milestone.
Didn't you have a big anniversary or
It
something?
wasn't really an anniversary. It was just a date night.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, basically, she wanted to go shop for us.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
And, at the high school. So
Oh, very cool.
we done that and we ate dinner at Dylan's. It was great.
Good.
Well, Gary just had an anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gary did.
Yeah.
So
How many years?
2.
2?
Wow, so this is pretty smart.
Yeah, my wife's and I. 30th anniversary will be on August 25th.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you want to leave it like it is, or you want to?
Let's go for it. Let's see, all the pieces are in the right spot. Let's go with it.
Oh, wait a minute, you're not in the right spot.
Oh.
I'm like, wait a minute, that can't be.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna- Square there. Maybe it's a good thing that we have that then. Let's make it the power here.
What's next? Let's do that first.
That would be page.
Oh, yeah, he's big.
Yeah, sorry, it's been so long now. So,
Hey, there he is.
shiny boards.
Oh, yeah.
And you haven't seen them, have you? Someone donated these.
Oh, nice.
Actually, a former player, that moved away, he donated these. Yeah, see, they have the name there, everybody. It's really cool. These are good. Just two nice rubber pieces. Alright, so.
Oops.
So if I recall, about a month or so ago, you were selling by some chickens. Okay, was that successful?
No, they only had ducks at that time, but I have gotten them since.
Oh.
Yeah, I think a week after that, I was able to get some. They're about 5 weeks old now. I forgot about that. Yeah, all right. Still pretty small. Still pretty slow. square bishop now. Your dark square bishop is really not very useful at the moment. We can go there. Think about this. We can go there.
So I tested out this app.
Okay.
Take a picture of the score sheet and read the hand.
All right.
And record the game.
Oh, nice.
It actually works really well if I write things down properly.
Just documentation.
Yeah, I have a few different like chess books, and some of them have like the old notation. It's hard
Yes.
to jump back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Old notation, new notation.
Well, perhaps it's separate. You can take a picture of a book page that has like a little diagram and chessboard. It put it into the app so you can actually play
Oh,
the
very
that
nice.
position. I looked at a free trial and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really I really like working stuff over the board though.
Oh, yeah, well, that's.
Just a reset is hard.
Yeah, when I'm looking at it on, in the book, it's like, I can't visualize if I'm there. So honestly, the whole room, that's when you put it, real board.
You're still stuck and don't really have anywhere to go. And that's really bad. Yep.
Yes, I understand, I disagree. Bishop away.
Well, that bishop was not exactly a good bishop, so I'm not too disappointed in that. So that was knight takes g5, and then bishop takes g5, and then f takes. Wait, what was those moves?
You moved. I moved my
Oh,
knight
no,
to
that
my
was,
here.
yeah, that was knight takes g5, and then bishop takes
My knight takes your bishop,
oh, knight, yeah.
because your bishop was, see, because your bishop was right knight, is your bishop was right here, mine was right here.
Knight takes g5, and h takes g5. I think that's it. All right. H takes g5. I think I just had to add an extra move in there. So I pushed the pawn, you took with the knight, and then I took with the pawn, and now it's your move, right? Okay.
bishop or bishop.
Bishop takes. Yeah, my position is getting better than your position. F5. And we have G takes F5. Because now I can come in, and I don't know what I want to come in with, right? Swear I have kind of sufficient
Page
space
seven is
here.
born there.
What piece do I want to come in with? I've been holding you off, and the queen has still not even ready to develop. So which piece do I want to take? I think I want to put the, I think I want to put the knight. I don't know. See, so this is kind of my plan is to, continue to weaken your king side.
I didn't see that move. I got two moves. Three moves. Three. This would be my best move.
Okay, now, the second to do is probably get the castle. Quick thing to do. So that was bishop h8. Let me see, quick thing to do. I'll start. Still protected. Okay, alright, we'll start here. Make sensible moves. exchange from automatically a bishop. This- Page 3, now, not to our night. It's not really working very well today. Like before. And, don't have to worry about that too much. Well, maybe I should worry a little about
I'm gonna move my bishop out, but I'm worried if I'm gonna lose it up there. Green light house right
that.
It's like back up, closing in.
Maybe better now. Maybe queen. Probably better off bringing queen right there.
You are a move.
Queen D7. So this is rook D to H1. To take there. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's queen, let's make it in there, okay, so. Knight to, F6 check.
I see it coming, but I was planning too much for that one move. I should have knew that, no, it's you. I'm gonna stop this. You.
One, two, okay. So it's king, king G7. Okay, is a check. G6. I believe it's checking.
I tried to stop that from happening. I was hoping you could shoot down here, but she was too stupid to do that. What happened is, when you start attacking a wall, you immediately start focusing right here. And see, yeah, this one right here, you started threatening it. That was my problem. I didn't know how to stop that.
I mean, I don't know if we analyzed the game, I think there were several moves that, there were kind of wrong, so let's set up and we'll look at it again. We'll look at it real quick, because that's the best way to.
Really gotta go.
He just wants to check on his guard. Got bishops over here. That's your extra queen there.
Extra indigestion, man. I don't know why I got so bad, but I got that.
Yeah, this is an extra queen. You want to help us review this game real quick, and then we'll get a game in? Yes. I mean, I'm sure you can spot the mistakes that we both make, but E4 opening, he opens with D6, and then taking the center with D4, and he comes out with his knight attacking. So I think then I defended with my knight, and then he pushes the pawn. And I wasn't sure about the pawn push, like if that's like you had in your mind that I was in a castle on that side and you wanted to
No,
attack.
I was trying to go a line.
Oh, you're.
Oh, you just wanted to, that's what you were trying to go.
Yeah, that's.
So then, bishop G5 coming out and attacking knight, that's when I did it. After H5 and then G6, right? And then knight F3 here, bishop G7, kinging, and then H3, because I didn't really want your knight to come to this square, and your knight and your bishop were both kind of.
What I should have done, and that was a mistake, I should have moved my bishop here,
Just to trade off bishops.
just to trade.
Then you have light square weaknesses. I mean, then you're looking at, you don't wanna, these are backwards, there we go. Then you're looking at, you don't want to castle kingside because you've got light square weaknesses. When I still have my queen on the board, so I can exploit the light square weaknesses with my queen and say a knight or a rook. So really, I don't know if you want to trade that bishop off or not. If you're planning to castle kingside, that bishop is an important piece in the defense of your king.
Yeah, but see,
So you're saying like come right here.
come right there.
But then also takes and then takes, you can no longer castle kings.
Yeah, but at that point, I wasn't thinking of that. I was putting your bishop right there.
My bishop right there, your bishop right there.
Bishop, what I was expecting you to run. That's what I was expecting.
Oh, no, I want that bishop. I want that bishop for numerous reasons, like I said, I'm taking this bishop, and you've already pushed your pawn, so on your king side, you've already got dark square weaknesses. So you're taking away your bishop from, I take away my dark square bishop. A knight for a bishop trade would have been way better for me if you weaken your lights, dark squares. But I still take this trade all day because then you can't castle.
Then my move should have been, instead of moving, because I was right here, what I should have done when I was right here, I don't know what your move was. What I should have done is I should have came right here
See,
with my knight. And that would change
attacking
that.
the bishop, sure. Yeah, moving the knight to attack the bishop, that's probably not, such a bad, idea.
You are putting your knight on the side of the board though, is the only downside.
Yeah, I mean, putting your knight on the side, um, yeah,
And then it would take a longer time for it to develop to the rest of the board.
because if you were to bring
when I
knight
moved here, where
there,
did you move? When I moved here, where did you move?
my next move,
Yeah, when I moved here, what was your next move?
let's see, bishop G7, I pushed to H1, and then you castled. So I don't know, I don't hate your castling move. Your castling move is okay. Um, I prefer to have the pawn here and not have this structure, but with your dark square bishop, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. But what you did next is you castled, which I don't think is bad. I mean, this isn't bad, really. I mean, you're not looking down
That's
to
what
the
you did. Move
well, it took a little while, right? So I brought the bishop out to D3 so that I could free up this knight. And then, my goal at this point was to kind of, well, I didn't even have intent on breaking down the pawns in front of your king. You kind of did that on your own. If we keep watching the play. So, you brought your bishop out to E6, right here. Then knight E2. So this is where I started to, well, I want to go here and I want to go here and I want to attack your bishop, right? So I want to come here. Now I can move this knight now because I moved my bishop. Now it's protecting the pawn. So if you take, I take. So now I'm going to move my knight here. And my intent is to come here. And then what you did is you did, after knight E2, you did D5. So you pushed the pawn right here, which made me stutter a little bit. It made me stop for just a second. Yeah, and so here's where I was like, this I felt like was a bit of a weakening move because this was a move I would have liked to play anyway. And the reason I'd like to play this move is because now your bishop is kind of a dead bishop. It's staring into nothing but a wall. Your bishop doesn't do anything at this point in the game. Later in the game, that can change. But eventually, I can push this pawn, have a nice pawn chain, and I've got my knight protecting, and your bishop's just staring at a brick wall. And that was kind of the reason that I thought if you push this pawn, hey, I'll just push this pawn. Because what I had planned on doing is setting it up so I can push this pawn and trade pawns. But you made it to where I could get to that square without trading pawns. I get just that much more advanced in on your side of the board. And now you have to move your knight. You have no choice but to move your knight.
Did you center your knight after this? Because
Let's see. He went knight E4. So he came in here, and this is a good square for the knight. I mean, my knight's blocking the pawn, so I can't easily, force you away, right? It's a good square. Plus, it attacks the bishop. But now I'm looking at my dark square bishop, and I'm thinking this dark square bishop is blocked in by these pawns. This knight is a strong knight, okay? And this is where I think you went wrong. I pushed this pawn hoping you would take my bishop, because right now this knight is stronger than this bishop. This bishop's kind of weaker. Now this bishop is still somewhat strong because at some point I could slide my queen over and then maybe enforce a trade, right? So that's something that maybe could happen in the future and I get to trade it. But regardless, this is not a very strong bishop because it's kind of, again, it's looking at a wall. I've got my own pawns and this pawn chain eventually is going to develop and, it's just not the greatest of bishops. So I kind of wanted you to take here, right? Because once you took here, that gave me the opportunity to take back. Now I've got a pawn way up here controlling your bishop. Now your bishop can't move anywhere, right? Your bishop is just completely and totally controlled. Yeah. Yeah, so now your bishop's just totally and completely controlled. So I thought that trading idea wasn't a good idea because your knight is a good knight here. Now, this knight is actually better than this bishop, or not better, but this knight doesn't mind trading off for this bishop because this bishop is a good bishop in that it can see a lot of squares, right? It can see a lot of squares and it has a lot of squares to look at. So this is a safe place for you tonight. It would be a little hasty probably for me to, put my, for me to take. It would probably be hasty for me to do this. Because then after you take back, now you have a new attacker on this pawn. And your bishop can, come and protect that pawn, and it opens up the eyes of your bishop. So this is an excellent bishop, right? Looking at all these squares, right? And so those are the kinds of things we look for in position.
That was a mistake I made, because what you said, I should have left the knight where it was.
You should have, I think you should have left the knight. I would have left the knight
If you do this, then you can start chasing this out, and then you put more threats on this because this is blocking.
Yeah, doing that, if I take with the pawn, it doesn't do much because you take with the pawn and you're still getting the bishop. So at this point, all I've really managed to, and that's another better way for you to play this position. Now you've created an open file. This is a completely open file. You got my king right here, so now all of a sudden I've got to instantly start thinking about castling. And I have a queen in the way, so I can't even castle that way. I'm looking at castling this way. Yeah, with an opening and all of that. So, yeah.
Okay.
So putting your knight here was a very strong move. You should have left it there and looked for maybe pawn play or something else.
Okay, I just noticed that. Go ahead.
All right, well, let me slide over. Just don't go.
I was hurting. We had hamburgers. My wife had some real hot onions.
Uh-huh.
And oh my, just killing me while I'm going.
Okay, so, what do you want? You want white or black? I just played black.
I can practice my buttons as well.
Okay. All right.
Actually, kind of want this.
Oh, did you? Okay. I didn't like that.
But actually, that one I do a different variation of that.
Oh, Sicilian. Okay, so I actually played this before. This is Sicilian. I don't remember the moves though, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, this bishop here has been essential for me.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I couldn't get
I
rid of
don't remember the moves. Well, this would be the Sicilian, and this would be like kind of like a, switch with an R, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think I'm doing something different because I was studying a game earlier with the advanced version of the French, but.
Oh, what would be the French? Because this is the Sicilian.
Yeah.
That's the Sicilian. So this.
Okay, yeah, let's start with
This
this.
is it. This is the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So this I'm not
The French, yeah, that is weird, right? That's like, I don't like it.
just because. Let me see. I suppose. I could do this and do this and do this.
So I can definitely trade queens if I want to.
What's the concern? I think the knight coming out is the concern. I don't know. Yes, I hate blocking that pawn. I'd love to try to find a way of not blocking the pawn.
Yeah, I
I
think
will try with my bishop. This. Oh, okay.
you got it here. All right, got it done. Yeah, just couldn't get down that side quick enough. You saved yourself in here.
Yeah.
All right. Good hearing.
Okay, be whatever one I do one.
Oh, I had him in a pickle, but couldn't get the pickle going. Couldn't marinate it.
I can't use my glasses when
I'm the same way. I take the glasses off. I can see it close without the glasses.
No, we had hamburgers tonight. My wife asked, why is it so spicy, that onion? And man, when his prayer once it hit me, and I said, oh, man, I made a big mistake. It was too late then.
Yeah, Ralph, on hindsight, I should have never moved that night.
Yeah,
That night was really strong there.
yeah, because you were protecting that, that pond that I used for that.
And I thought I could get over here quick enough to get down that corridor. You know.
Honestly, I did overlook your queen taking my pawn here. That would have
Yeah.
After I moved, crap, I thought I could avoid it, but still, that would have been scary to check in first. Were you trying to go here?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Because I was going to make this exact same move regardless.
I'm away.
Yep. It is your move.
I'm gonna try something.
So this is the carrot can that I've been trying to do most often. Is black.
I wanna bring this here.
Okay.
I'm trying to summon. I'm trying a different strategy here. I don't know what's gonna work. I'm trying to do this strategy. This man is very smart, but
Usually white's going to make a move to protect this pawn. Yep. So I'm going to take it.
You got to.
Yeah.
That was the error.
And you're even another pawn here for me.
I got all this here, here.
Well,
That was my mom. She
well, I am
told
checking because there is always a danger. If I take a pawn, can you do a discovery 10? Can you check your king somehow?
Yeah.
With a bishop move, leaving my queen exposed. So if I take here, my queen is unprotected.
I mean, I'm in like territory that I'm not familiar with. I kind of have thoughts on my own.
No, you can't work.
It's a mistake I make. I'm not a very disciplined player, so I don't look at the board. I just go with my plan.
Gotcha.
There's 2 yours I can do. And I want to do. I would go like that.
There you go. So you tempo my queen. I have to move it away. I'm going to move it all the way back.
This is what you call it, a pin.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's kind of pin if you talking about, not
Really
really
move
moving.
it because this queen.
The only thing is,
We would
but
trade.
just stop you
If
from
I would
passing.
take your queen, you would take me back.
Yeah.
And you're right, you lose passing rights because you move your king.
Maybe not because of the bishop.
Oh, good point. You can get back to the bishop. However, I'm up a couple pawns, so you want to be careful about trading pieces.
This is not supposed to do.
Well,
But in this, you know, you can't do that. Holy little snot. You and Eric, you're always cleaned up on the corner.
You did some questionable pawn moves in the middle, so you
Well,
kind of done
I was
that.
trying to set this up.
Well, yeah, but you got to pay attention to that middle, buddy.
Okay, what I'm gonna do.
Ralph is pretty ruthless that way.
Now, there is a school of thought, if your opponent is moving in the middle, then you move on one of the flanks.
One thing you got on your side, you can still stay up with him on development.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't really developed and moved his king, queen twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know.
So I'm gonna develop and protect my pawn, that's all they had still out there.
Which means, which way
Okay, I'm gonna push pawns.
question. Definitely, it's something to go on here.
I'm going to push pawns back. I'm gonna make room for my bishop to get out so I can pass
Alright, so, I'm gonna make the corner. I'm just gonna do my thing back.
it. Okay. That's still good. Taking it up.
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to get all my pieces off the starting square, and then I gotta get my rooks connected.
This feels good.
I'm gonna try something sneaky. Yeah, so you can push me away, but I might have the opportunity to undouble my pawns. You can take with your bishop. Now, that's what I'm thinking you're gonna do. I'm hoping you take me with your bishop.
What I do, distance,
Ooh, no, whatever, you might have an interesting fork opportunity.
That's pretty simple.
yeah. Wait, no, cause.
Yeah.
I'll be back to myself into
My thinking was, he took this, and I took that, you can push this pawn forward, forking these pieces.
tactics
I
aren't
would,
really
I would probably
an option.
take my
You
knight
don't
and
know
take your
pieces.
bishop here, go, and that would
Develop.
give me a chance to get away.
Whatever.
I really want you to take my bishop with your right square bishop. It's not right. Okay, because if you took, I was gonna take that here.
I knew that's what you had.
I was gonna threaten to take this pawn, and then when you took that with your king, I was gonna take this bishop with my queen.
I like that one.
No worries, I'll try something different.
Oh, I know you, I'm sure you will.
Well, my intention was just to kind of back up a little bit.
You're still living a little dangerously on that E file there, Gary.
Yeah, king is still central.
That's always a danger.
track, I just moved my bishops.
I'm annoyed.
Yeah, what are my threats when I got bishop?
Yep.
Bishops love to be far away and speed like snipers.
Yep.
On long diagonals.
They do.
This is good. Good job.
Hold on, put that back.
Yeah. He keeps forgetting about his queen up there.
Okay, so
I see that.
keep track of this bishop. What am I targeting here?
Yeah.
There's only one other move to do. I need to come here.
And that's not an unreasonable step, you know?
It's not.
You can't move your knight, so you have to forget about that one. But you can get your bishop out of the way if you want to keep it for long. I think you should. The bishop here is pretty strong. You can,
That's my only move.
no, perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. I know what you're gonna do. Unless you're being a nice guy.
Oh, geez, now I know. Yeah, see?
Oh, you don't see it?
Not yet.
No. I won't tell.
Well, this is a pinned piece for sure.
Yeah.
And the rule is you should never take a pinned piece, but you should attack a pinned piece.
I know.
Okay. So I can attack it with a pawn. That's probably what you were thinking. Okay.
Boy, oh boy. Okay.
You little brat. I just dawned on me. You got that square covered, you got this square covered. The only way I can go is take that up there. That's all.
Oh, that's true. I'm glad you guys are pointing out all this stuff.
I didn't point out anything. You figured that out. I'm just saying.
All right. Well, yeah, now that I see that your queen is potentially getting trapped, that is good news. All right. Attack the pinned piece.
Okay. No. What are we
Pray. Yeah, you gotta pray,
gonna do? Really good move.
Yeah, you don't have any
That's
checking
good.
moves,
Yeah.
checks, attacks, threats.
So,
Let's see, you have a potential counter against my queen. I didn't, okay. I wasn't sure if that was the video, maybe it is. Actually, it's pretty good, that's pretty good.
You needed to move.
Yeah.
You move the queen, which is gonna give me a little more time.
Let's see, I can move my queen, or I can continue with my threat, and we can just start trading pieces then.
Well, you go ahead and do your threat, and I'll take your queen.
Okay, take my queen.
That's what.
Where are we going?
All right, you take my queen,
Very how
and,
much?
Oh, no.
Maybe.
yeah, see, I take your queen, but you got my bishop there. All right, I guess that's.
Hmm.
All right, I'll take your queen.
lot of.
You are getting a lot. I think I'm gonna be shortchanged in this range here. Let's see, my rook is under attack. My rook is under attack. All my rooks under attack.
I'm surprised you didn't move that, pawn up to the green square to attack.
Yeah, I can't believe I did that, because I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And little caffeine drinks are connecting here. Kids. Minimize the damage. I'll take some pawns.
Well, I gotta take this.
Yeah, I'll take that.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna take that bishop.
Now,
I'm doing material work. I got 3
I'm
pieces
down
of rook.
one bishop.
You've got 2 pieces and 2 rooks. Ooh, you're in pretty good shape, actually. What have I got? 3, 4, 7. 7 pawns against 4 pawns. I might be up a pawn, but
No, this is really.
If you don't watch out, you might get that piece right back there.
All right. I know.
You gotta be real careful.
Think. Do this.
You got that piece back.
yeah, I'm gonna try to trigger that check.
I wasn't expecting that move.
What's your,
You see your fork, right?
yeah, so what's your most high value? I'm attacking 2 pieces, king and something else. How can you minimize the damage? Yes, right. Now, what's the, if you were to take me, I would take back, but that would be an exchange of equal pieces.
Too much tension? Well, no, the problem is the tension is going to release.
Okay, that's the best way to go.
And, either I release the attention or you do, either way, I didn't like it. So I guess you can consider that sidestepping.
You got 2 castles. 2 castles, but your castle over here is not doing too much. It's like having a nice Corvette, just keep it in the garage.
First look at this.
There you go. Right. That's the one. I'll do the look, yeah. put your rook back where it was, or are you moving there?
Oh,
I think, weren't
Yeah, you
moving
have
there? Okay. However, the reason I know where your rook was is because I have a potential check with your rook. So I was a little sad when you moved your rook closer to your king. Okay. Maybe a pawn there, then. Is there a place where you can move that knight where I can't take it?
so I'm looking.
Okay. That's
I
not.
can move there.
Yeah, but
No,
no, pawn.
pawn.
Yeah, get that pawn. So you need another place to move that knight.
I can't move it there. I can't move it there.
Why can't
You
you?
can, why can't you move there?
Oh, I guess I can, but it's still contained.
Well, no, I don't want to though. I want to take it because your king can take me back. And this also kind of gets your rooks connected, so now I can't check your king.
Yep.
And my king's range has been very limited. But I can't go anywhere in here. I can't go there. I can go to these two squares. That's it.
My teacher's gonna knock me off this. He's gonna set the whole thing again off it.
I'm looking for tricky moves.
I don't want to get rid of the bishop for a long time. Just want to make sure that it's still.
Okay, I'm gonna move all the way back because I don't want you to trade down that rook.
Check.
Alright, check away. Any options?
So many moves to get into any composition that I like.
Think about what he's doing.
Yes. I'm locking down your knight. I'm also protecting here. These two protect each other.
This is being protected.
That's protected.
That's protected.
That's protected. I have created a dangerous alignment on the diagonal.
You have. Yep. Danger, warning, warning.
Let's see what I can do.
Just think about what is my follow-up.
Is there any reason he put the bishop where he put it?
Oh, yes. Right there on the castle, I know that.
Okay.
But my knight's backing it up
Okay.
right now.
I think no matter what, there's going to be more pressure. So,
You should thank the man. Very, very nice.
Right out of danger, diagonals.
I know. I'm over that diagonal. I got two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the preferred diagonal for me though, because if I move my pawn, you'd be able to check me. Get out of danger.
That's what you gotta do. Thinking I can pull this off.
He got your knight locked down, didn't he?
Yeah, your knight has to really do 2 moves to start doing
I
something.
know, but I can do this right now. I
Yeah.
think that's my first move. I couldn't help it.
Well, you didn't see that? Did you see that? When you moved
Yes,
the
I
pawn?
know, but I can't move your book here.
Yeah.
We're there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not there, but here. Okay. I got you.
Dog. He's got that company. That's when he said, I got you.
I'll let you make that check. I'm gonna check you first.
I gotta stop this anyway because I'm gonna get a queen.
All right, yeah, good point.
I know what you do. I know what I would do.
Yep, protect that pawn. Yep.
I don't want to lose that pawn. My pawn right there. There's nothing I can do. You get two and kill it. Nothing I can do to stop that.
All right. Check. No.
Nope.
I think this is my best move. I forgot my hand. My hair's a mess.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna lock your work down a little longer.
Why does he be so stinking mean? I can't believe this.
Sounds like anything I do here kind of hunch. If it's you.
Can't go, yeah, I can go there and go, that's the only safe place I can go.
That's fun enough.
Let's make some action movements here.
He's going for queen, I can't do nothing to stop him.
Well, he can, but I'm gonna take you back, so you'd have to sacrifice a piece in order to stop the motion. Well, yes, technically, you could use your king.
That's what I'm gonna do. I've seen that for years.
Okay. So can I remove the defender?
I'm gonna do this thing quick.
Okay, but
At least they got rid of me, just.
yeah.
Okay. I guess I can put it like this. Looks like.
Let's see. There.
I still get that indigestion. That's best I did anyway, though.
Well, okay.
It's the onions that you in, man.
This is a good game right here. Really?
Yeah, it's a lot of them. Okay. Let's do it.
second there, so that was the plan.
Hmm.
So I was thinking. I don't want to take. I don't know. Definitely. You're in control. That's what. Okay. So. I think I want to here.
Wait a minute, I'm here, right? Okay. Probably this is faster.
This, a little too risky too.
Yes. Okay. Movies. This placement. Okay.
This is a cramped position.
It is very cramped. That's you.
Yeah, I want to trade the queens instead of otherwise. Actually, this way.
See what we got here.
Yeah.
Something else I tend to do anytime I'm here, I plan too fast. See, that's a good call. Okay, so. Yeah.
I have a line trading down this night. Your bishop is not hurting at all.
Something like that, something like that. That's much bigger rock. Alright.
Yeah, I should have done it here.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna make the right move this year.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna take the bishop, but I'm trading a good knight for a bad bishop, and I shouldn't make that trade.
Alright. We're going to be
So my knight had pretty good mobility and plenty of squares to move to, and I traded it for his bishop, which was pretty close in,
okay.
and so that was a bad trade for me.
1, 2, 3. Well, that sets me up too, so I think I don't have a choice here. Back. Okay. Slate. That's gonna be all pawns, and I don't think it's the thing to do right now.
Is it my move?
It is your move.
Oh, I thought I took, did I take the, you took,
Let's see, what did I do last? I don't remember what I did last. I feel like I made the last.
oh, I thought I took the bishop like that, didn't, okay, what did you move left?
That was a good question. What did I move last?
I thought I took the bishop back.
I don't remember what my last move was, and I'm not writing things down, but I know I have a plan for my next move. That's how I know it's your turn. And that fouls up my plan. I was going to do a double pawn push and go after this one. For the alignment. So I will.
I don't think so.
I got a light square bishop, and all his pawns are on light squares. That's actually tough for me to get through.
But all his pawns are backed up.
True. But I still gotta get through somehow.
Well, I was thinking of a way you can do it, but
My knight is still here on its home square. That's not good.
So,
Rooks
I
aren't
think
connected.
I need to move the queen there. Attack. No, maybe that's actually a good idea. Alright. Let's, here. So, what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Not too much.
Two.
No.
Want attention for a long time.
Even write any moves for this game? I get distracted too. I was like, I already screwed up, so I can't concentrate on it.
Right? Yeah, it was too good for me to write down at the same time. I just like attention. So I take it easy. So I'm not trying to form like this. Push the button on my moving.
Oh, yeah, that's why I put my keys at my pocket.
So this is, okay.
Doing that?
Oh, yeah, that was good. We got about that. Alright, yeah, hey,
Good game and Gary here.
alright.
I'm feeling pretty hyped about it right now.
Yeah.
You playing good?
Yeah,
He finished
he came with that queen and bishop right.
Yep.
And I probably should have tried to hold off and castle to the queen side, but I didn't have
You
time
only
to
got
go.
16 minutes.
Okay.
You guys can start a fast game or something. Okay. Might teach you how to be happy.
Yeah.
But I know it's,
You didn't really give me a chance to start there.
Yeah,
you know, 'cause
you were pretty crowded.
I needed to have that bishop free. You got that sucker out of the way real quick. Okay. All right, Gary, let's go.
I wanna do this, but I don't think it's wise. I hate being forced to retreat. I usually like to stop or something, but
Yeah.
when I'm down, I have an equal that square with.
Alright, let's see here.
Check. Nice.
About there. Not- no. Back here, that's adjustable, okay. That doesn't really benefit me a whole lot, well, maybe it does, not. Come back. Right there, it's still the same, no, it's not the same. I don't know. Okay, so I probably shouldn't try to play for it after all, I should probably try
What are
to
your steps?
keep my peace for right now, and just play, keep playing for the win, or for whatever.
You know, he's got some threats of his
I
own.
was thinking there may be forced.
I might be able to
sacrifice.
solve
Yeah.
That's kind of where my mind is.
before he can pull his off. So.
Yeah. You get that forward
Let's
potential.
just, Bishop is such a pest. That's what would job. What would that give me? We've got these, I didn't think about this.
Is there a way you
Can
can
I
get
even
two
exchange?
pawns?
There's no way
For your
to
piece.
exchange. Huh. I think there's a way to do the exchange. Alright, yeah, I don't really have anything. Okay. So, what's gonna happen here? Let's see.
Yeah, if you can get two pawns, you're gonna have a great position in the center of the board.
So we can, know what we're gonna do. He's falling for the trap.
Good.
I don't know. Alright, let's protect here. That's of concern. Okay.
You can see the checkmate. Under the castle, you can attack with a horse.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to think sacrifice. And think it through though, because I'm not sure if I'm right about the gate. It's tough. It's tough looking at an angle.
Right, very close.
You certainly make him sweat.
He's just.
Yes, I know, because my team goes here.
And I don't know if my idea holds water.
So close.
Stay there. Been falling for his trap.
So interesting. So interesting.
Nothing can move it right away.
Yeah, you're thinking, yeah, you took your piece, you got a motion for it.
I think it doesn't matter too much.
Okay.
Way I go here. I don't think it does. There. And there. It's covered. And then all those. Huh. Okay, well, I think.
But you also have to protect when he's attacking. That's not the only thing he's attacking.
He's attacking my knight and my
Exactly.
queen. But we'll do it. move, so you can see my name. Check.
It's an aggressive action, yes. Just take that. What are his threats?
You wanna look at that again? What am I threatening right now?
My castle.
Okay, you want it to go?
Move it or protect it.
Alright, okay. Hmm. We're not far as long as I thought. So, what do we need to do now? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, okay, let's do this. Grab this anyway. Oh, check.
You got it.
That's not what I expected.
There's not a lot of detail.
These guys
I
know
was
us for
really
them.
expecting.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
I'm right now.
So, sign ID, I'm just gonna check here.
And they've been playing a long time. Yes.
Check. What does that do? What does that do?
Oh, wow.
No, for sure.
Oh, wow. Oh, ouch.
My motto for chess is the winner is the person who makes the second class
Yes.
I checked my phone on the games a lot lately, so.
Maybe
Yeah,
just
they
this
have
one.
some scripts. Yeah, true.
Whoa.
I think then, yeah, that doesn't work though. Hmm. Hmm.
It's still pretty
No,
bad.
I think White's got this one.
Yes. Yes, it's quite rough. Yeah.
Here's the problem is I tend to mess these up. Okay. This is, so, let's protect it twice.
Boy, oh boy.
I really hate your bishop. I really do. Yeah. Let me just take here and see where we go from there, because I was trying to calculate something better, but, and then there's a weird one there, I don't like that, I'm not going with that. There are blocks with the tempi, where are we at? We're looking good on material. Better not to probably press a lot and just everywhere you can attack me. Everywhere you can attack me. So, best maybe just to back off a little bit. Actually, I kind of want to do this and then that, but I don't think it works. Alright, so, I'm just gonna back off. Because I don't see anything else. I'm just gonna back off. I don't see anything else. Yikes. This is sort of makes it long. I don't have a lot of options.
Is that your fault?
That was the, thing, maybe it ran out of batteries. Well, it's got batteries, it probably ran out of something. choices. I think I hear Don Meredith singing in the background. You remember that Monday Night Football, turn out the lights?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not making it easy.
No.
There's not a lot of right answers here, just slower ones. I would bring myself in a great position to grow.
Just,
Fourth twice in a piece.
Yeah, I know the answer to this next trick.
Forcing you away from the precious pawn.
What a tease.
Shucks. I just chase this return now. I just need far enough away to get my king
You're a check.
Oh, you're right, yeah, you got me. Oh, I can see here.
Yeah. That was good play.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
Long day.
Thought I could find some wiggle room.
Yeah, you kind of felt like I did. How'd you do in the first couple games?
That was my first
Oh,
game.
that was first, that was the first game?
That was a long meeting. That was a very tense meeting.
Did we play 2 or 3?
We played 2. We should have the next one in there already.
Yeah, there's no way I could have, like, recorded that tough game.
Yeah.
And one, been accurate. Number two, played decent.
That's a rough game.
I think we both had like opportunities that were missed.
Yeah, I agree. I know I made a couple.
That's when you have to analyze that game.
It says, I must not plug it in. Or something. It says no better. Who the hell is that?
Should be right.